So good to see you guys. As you guys are all silent, it's very odd to not have any sound coming back.
Why are there
Hello.
Miss me.
Candace.
Hi, everyone.
Coming through clear.
Hey,
Am I
Jasmine.
coming through clear or no?
No,
I
you're breaking
Okay.
up constantly.
One moment. I need to, this is not going to work, this office area. Here, I'm going to be black all the time, dark. That's a new development and a realization. Okay, let me know if this is better.
Time being like this.
Yeah, I understand how it is. I can work it out right now. Is it better?
Good for me.
We
Better?
have to see. Yeah, now you're clear. You're a little
Okay.
bit on my end, but I don't know how it is for the others.
Is it dark? Yeah. Well, we just moved yesterday, so I'm working towards. I got it. Thank you. Too many people trying to move my computer around is a bit distracting. I got all kinds of. All right, here we go. We just moved, so I'm working towards finding my perfect office space. And if you know me at all, it has to be settled and in a good spot. So literally this morning, I'm brushing flowers and I need a background. I need it to look good in the back. You know, bright light. So we're just working it all out, but it's all good. So, well, morning and night for you guys. I know if you guys are getting ready to go to bed, Candace and Lindsay and Lynn, you're getting a morning energy. So how does it feel to be back?
I wish I had your energy right now.
It's a blessing and a curse, let me tell you. Are you still jet lagged, Candace?
Yeah, and my belly's all upset and I'm just exhausted. I know.
Charcoal.
It's really amazing how clean the food is. Even though I eat well here, there's a definite difference.
It's wild, isn't it? When I went back to the States, because, you know, if you don't eat preservatives and things here, you don't even realize what they put in the food when you go back. Same thing. I get really, my stomach is just yucky with the first couple days. Yeah, it's amazing. Your body's so smart.
Yeah, just a bit exhausted, but all is good.
Yeah, I bet. You know, it is harder, typically. It's usually harder for me. I'm like the worst jet lag. But when I come to Bali, I'm always usually pretty fine. It's just, I think you're gaining a day back. Your body feels like it wants to sleep the whole day.
Yeah. Oh my God. And then
Well,
Riley doesn't want to leave my side for 2 seconds.
I'm
So
sure.
I'm like, oh, I'm trying to have energy for her, but I'm just exhausted for a little thing.
Lay and watch movies then. You can cuddle.
Yeah, exactly. She's gone to bed already.
Oh, good. Well, I will say very on point because, of course, I respect your time and I know everyone's tired. They've got things to do. But I want you to know, first off, I totally miss all of you guys so much. It's always such a bittersweet moment to leave an event and then to have to talk virtually again. But hopefully all of us are taking home so much amazing energy, and we've built a new comfort zone. How are you guys feeling on that comfort zone? Have you hit the wall? Actually, not the wall, but have you hit the comfort zone where you go, okay, here's our new one. Okay, because this will happen. I wanted to kind of point this one out. Here's our old one. Here's our new comfort zone. How many of you guys have gone, I can't get over the wall. I can't get back. Have you done that yet? A little bit?
I haven't had a chance to really think about it yet.
All right. Well, this is perfect timing then, because all of us really did recreate a new level of understanding, a level of comfort, but also now have regained confidence that we may be a little afraid to hold on to, that it's ours. Right? And this typically will happen. You get to the event and you're like so much juice, and then you go home and go, oh, I was so confident there. No, I can't do it. It's not me. And I want you guys to just know that that's going to happen, but you have a wall there. It's the fear barrier is there. So now we can't go back. So now it's time, and I'm going to set a cooler background in my office now. I'm realizing doing big paper like this is so weird. I'm going to have my background up. But now you're going to create a new one. And so new fears will come up, of course. We've talked about this. But just wanted to remind you all to give yourself that time and that space, and to honor that fear, but to know you're just going to hit the wall and know that you're going to bounce off of it. So now we're just going to create a visual rubber wall, that rubber fear barrier that we might hit, and allow us to bounce ourselves back. And how we do that, in fact, how I've been doing it, because of course there's a lot going on all the time. And, you know, everything that I'm doing is elevating as well on a consistent basis. And so I go back to that anchor point. My anchor point was right here, just really giving myself that trust. And remember that anchor point. I'm actually going to send you guys the song that we used to anchor in, you know, that moment in time where you just feel stressed and you have to just take it down, bring it back in, and whatever it is. I think Candace's yours was here. We all have those points, and it's a way that instead of running like the Ferrari on ice that is so excited and has such a great engine and not going anywhere, let's reground ourselves, anchor it in, and just know that we're good to go. And I'll share. I mean, I've been so much more in a grounded space at times. There's a lot happening, and it works. So have any of you guys had to use it or tried it or forgotten about it?
I used it during my videos or just before my videos.
Speaking of which, wow, how amazing were your thank you videos, your bridges.
Yeah. They came out
Amazing.
nice. Mm-hmm.
Wow. And first off, it was my fault. Dennis uploaded them and I didn't even know they were all in the file. So I'm waiting for him. Like, Dennis, this is not like you. And he's like, I did them the day after. I just uploaded them. You gotta tell me because no one knew. So we were really happy with that. Very excited. And I also have another amazing announcement and gift for you. Mirza completed all the photos. He's a complete rock star. I think there was like he edited over, I think 1,100, I believe, something ridiculous. He went through, there was 1,100. I don't think he edited them all because there was a lot that were messy. But he just went for it. And he's really said the results are great. So today, he's coming over today, and I'll be getting I have to use it from an external hard drive. They're just too big of files. And so it might take some time. So what we'll do is I'm just going to have to, I'll upload them folder to folder, and then you guys will get your folders. I think all of you guys are getting your pictures. Is Rose frozen or is that just me? No, you're not frozen. You're just sitting there close, very still. Like, how did that Brady Bunch get one person frozen? But what we'll do is all of you guys have your images, and we'll be getting those sent over to you guys. And they're just really beautiful, so I'm happy for that. That means a few things. I'm just going to do a little housekeeping, and then we're going to get into some content and some next steps because we got to get you guys in space. So then what will be happening is you will get your images. You're going to choose and select specific images that you wanted to add to your website. Okay, so those are going to be real big ones. The hero images are just such a big deal. On the hero images, if you decide that you're using an image on your hero section for your blog, you can use up to 3, I think even 5. And so if you wanted to choose, 3 to 5 images, I believe, I'll have to ask Val for sure, but I believe it's minimum 3. And it's really kind of cool when you swing your images through. It just looks really great. And on each image you can have a different statement, highlight, quote of some sort that you wanted to add on to that. So we'll be retouching base with you guys on websites and making sure that you're providing those to Val so that he can start moving them forward. And we'll probably have Val do a website call with you guys as well, just to make sure you're up to date. So that's a great thing. Second is when it comes to the images, all of you have your banners, correct, from Regan? You guys all got your banners?
I didn't get mine, but I think she said she was going to double check.
Say that again, love.
I had asked her, she said she had downloaded it, but when I checked it wasn't there. But I think she's on a different time zone, so whenever she's available, I'm sure she'll check for me.
Yes, as long as you sent her a message. She was in Bali until yesterday, so she's just gotten back. So it could be a couple days delay.
Yeah. I also didn't get a message that mine was ready. I know it's ready because she showed them on the events, but I don't
saw
know
you
where they are.
I thought you added it to your group.
No, that's the old one, the pink one. But then she made the blue one, and she was going to use that one also instead for my book cover. So
Okay.
she's going to change it, but I haven't.
Okay. Just send her. That's okay. Just send her a request.
Okay.
Yeah, if she had them all done at the event. Yeah. You know what I'm going to do, guys? Actually, let me double check. I downloaded your images. Let me see if I have them. If I have them, what I'll do is I'll upload them to my Dropbox and just give them to you. Because I know at the event there was so much going on, and I had to take a lot of, had to download a lot of things for my event. So you know what? or for when I was showing them to you, I have them all. I do. I have them all. Go figure. She's expecting me to give them to you, and I forgot that she gave them all to me. All right, perfect, ladies. I will get those to you. I'll get them all up to my Dropbox because they're really divine. And what we'll do once your kind of websites get laid out properly, and what I shared with her is what I like to do on your home pages is have that kind of computer setup that she did with the products, and then we can start doing some fun things on your homepage with, let's say, if you wanted to use Freedompreneur, I'm having her make one for Freedompreneur. So I might say the Freedompreneur Academy and Movement on one. The other can be your personal product. So there's things that we can start creating that can just add, showing that you have a lot of products and programs that you've already created. All right, so that's good, guys, on just updates. If there's any specific questions that you guys have, why don't you throw them at me now, because what I'm going to do is I want to go through, first off, 12-month plan. Okay, we're going to go through this, picking dates, timelines. Okay, timelines and picking dates are vital right now to all of our lives and organizations, but also right now you just came off of momentum. It's easy sometimes to go, I do need that break. And I know we feel like it. I've needed it. Believe me, I got sick. I got a cold. I haven't stopped. I want us to take time, though. I need to take time, honor ourselves. This is one thing that I want us all to be aware of. If we don't, everyone wants to know what we just did. They want to see what you've done. They want to hear about it. If we freeze, you're going to lose that momentum gap, okay? Really great stuff. I know Tammy, she's with her daughter now, but she just wrote this incredible post, and she's gotten people inspired. Jamie did the same. What I'm going to suggest is that they used the link, and it showed the book. The most ideal way to inspire, to connect, is using one of your gorgeous images, okay? So what all of us are going to do is, I want everyone, you're going to write this down, is you're going to focus on your story, like a story text ad. Now, you already have it, ladies. You've already written it. It's your story that you wrote pretty much for your branding videos, right? What we'll do is we'll just go back and look at it just to make sure it's really connected and it has a flow based on an outline. And this is why, because you're going to take one of these amazing images and you're going to write about what your vision is, right? What you do. And I gave you the story outline in your manual. It's also in the Academy, but I gave it specifically to you ladies in your manual, okay? It's got almost every sentence. Now, I want you to utilize, hey, Lynette, how are you? It's okay. I get it. You girls are jet lagged to the max. It's all good. But this is recorded. No worries. It's all good, ladies. I just wanted to connect with you because I know when we miss a week, it's like, what do I do next? And then what happens? I get a million private messages, and we got to remember, private messages could be the death of all of us, right? So we got to use the groups. But I knew I needed to come back with you because you just got to get that juice again. We got to get back together. And of course, it's that little push to say, okay, let's focus. But this is your story outline. So what you'll do, and again, Lars is taking notes. So Larcy, please, there's going to be a list that I'm going to be writing, and I want you to make sure that the ladies know what that is after this call. If you're not taking notes, but I do suggest that you write them down. Is this week, story ad. Utilize your script. Remember, everything you've been planning for, your content is done. No new stuff. You don't need to create anything new right now. It's all there. 21 days is there. Your story ads are there. Your scripts become one of your best forms of marketing, okay? Because it's going to go on your homepage as your story. It's going to go onto the story ad. So it's all pretty much done. What I would like to do is all of us focus, typically Sunday nights around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or our personal times here, is the absolute best place to place an ad or to put up something to share with people, sending emails. It's Easter, right? So Sunday night is not going to be our point. If you guys are celebrating Easter holiday, you're not going to have a lot of people probably looking at your stuff. So the second best day is going to be Tuesday. Okay? What we're all going to do, myself included, is we're going to take one of those ultra sexy, super sexy images, and we're going to write our story, post our story. Okay? Tuesday at around 7 p.m. your time. All right? Now, if you have a list, send it to your list in an email. Not all of you do yet. It's totally okay. If you have a group, share it into your group. We're going to inspire the hell out of a lot of people. That's including sending it also into our Freedompreneur Tribe group. So what you'll do is you're going to post it on your, let's see, we'll probably get the most action from your personal pages, okay? I'm just giving you some notes right now. Larcy, story ad Tuesday on personal page. That would mean list builders need to be done. They all should be done right now. All of them are, all of your books should be coming back, right? They should be done by then. If they're not, I will force Jez to get them done for you. We really want to maximize this moment, okay? So Tuesday, story ad with our list builder. Now again, if for some reason you're at the end all do all and the list builder's not done, that's totally fine. You either invite them to join your group or you give them your business page, okay? It all works. You're going to use the story again, let me tell you, because it's going to become an ad for you when you begin marketing, all right? Okay, cool. So that's what we're going to do on Tuesday. We're going to really look sexy. Now, remember, let's use some hashtags, your personal hashtag on there, because that's going to be something you want to use all the time. Because like Phil shared with you, a hashtag is basically just creating a list. It's a group, it's a category. So if somebody does hit it, it's going to be your category all the time. Be Unstoppable. I'm sharing it now with some big brands, which pisses me off, but that's okay. But I'm mixed in between all kinds of really great brands. So you use your personal hashtag. Feel free, of course, to use Freedompreneur, because again, that is where a lot of this came from, Freedompreneur movement. And you can use sexy brand building if you like, because what that will do, it's just going to create question. But again, when it's all your personal stuff, it's not completely necessary, all right? We just want to create a way for people to ask, what is this? What is Freedompreneur? Oh, what is the sexy brand building, right? Because that's just another referral for you. All right, cool. So that's what's going to happen on Tuesday.
Ron,
Now, yeah.
Sorry, my video is like not working. I have no idea what's going on. It comes on.
It's okay.
In and out. But I already did a story ad and I posted, because I was planning on trying to run my ad myself and I didn't run it, but
Yep.
It's already been posted to my page and got a lot of likes. So what should I do? Just leave it?
Just leave it. Did you put it on your personal or your business page?
My business.
Great. Do it on your personal.
Okay.
Yep. And the reason behind it, ladies, is because your personal, of course, has a lot more attraction right now. And what we're really working to do is just getting a lot of people inspired to ask questions and whatnot. So do it on your personal page, and then you will we'll share it over to our business, or repost it again at a different time, because we want to just give some momentum. So what you could even do is, if our list builders are not ready, you know what maybe we do, ladies, for this as a strategy? Maybe we don't use a link for this one. Maybe we say, feel free to reach out to me just to learn more about my journey, because it's this is something that's fresh coming out. We want to just really get people more inspired than feeling like you're asking them to do something. But then again, let's talk this out. It's kind of a cool way for them to get your book, though. You say, oh, and I just completed my book in Bali. You can do something like that. Actually, that would be a softer offer. So feel free to give your list builder, because really it's just a great way for people to go, oh, awesome, because you're sharing a big story and you're inviting them to get your newest book that you wrote coming out of Bali. All right. Any questions on that? Because this is going to be a real big one for you guys.
Yeah. But we should still be doing our 21 days. Like I started my first day today, so I should still be doing one every day, and then this will be in addition to that.
Yeah,
Is
exactly.
that correct?
Yeah, and remember, 21 days, guys, is just a really good way to create a habit. So if there's a day off and you don't just go video, it's okay, right? Honor yourself in that way. We do the 21 because we want to be consistent. But we also, too, what the point behind our 21 days is to build content on our pages. We need to have really strong content on our pages. So right now you might be practicing your 21 and you like 5 of them are amazing. And those are the ones that we either redo or put on our business page. Are you starting them on your business page? You're starting on your personal page, Lynn?
Well, I put it on my personal page and I shared it with my business page.
Fantastic. I think that's going to be a really good strategy for you, Lynn, because what we want to do, we want to start getting people interested in our personal page, and then we'll be even inviting them over. You did forget to tag No Regrets Mom, I believe, Lynn. That's why I said in the comment. Okay. Awesome. Could you please put your No Regrets Mom page? Because you said follow me over there, but it wasn't a page that they could follow.
Okay. Yeah, I edited that. Is that right? Did I do it right the second time? You're frozen. Okay. Oh, can't hear you. Oh,
yeah, I know. That's all right. Yeah, I had to pause. Okay. What I noticed is that you didn't tag your No Regrets Mom page. You said go over there, but no one knew where to go. So I even put in my comments, hey, could you please give me your link to your page so I know how to follow you?
Right. And I think I went back in and edited the above. So that's what I got to do. Put it in the above. Okay.
Correct. So what I would suggest for you, Lynn, on all these 21 days in your personal pages is that you're doing your calls to action go from soft to hard. And that means, and join me on over my personal page. I'll be sharing more over there.
You mean my business page?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, join me on over my No Regrets Mom page, where I'm going to be really sharing a lot more value. I would suggest you doing is like the first maybe week to 10 days on your personal, and then start doing them on your business page. Okay. Right. And then you can then share them from business to personal. Because if you get people used to seeing what you're doing, they're going to go, oh, where'd she go? And then you're going to be on your business page. Okay. Then do them on your business and share them to your personal. Okay. So week 1, personal. Lots of people bringing them forward. Then week 2, start sharing them to your personal and inviting them back over there. Okay. Yeah. See what happens. Right.
Okay.
Because our objective right now, as we know, is when we launch, we want to have not only a good amount of content on our business pages, we also want to begin then not only, let's say, elevating the social proof, because then we're going to begin running ads. If those of you guys are going to start running ads, like Lynn's starting to run ads very shortly, like in the next 7 to 10 days, Lynn's going to have her first story post ad running. So she needs good content on her business page. But that's where they can see it. It's not salesy content. It's just your content. Okay. So most of your 21 days is going to be, I'll see you tomorrow, where I will be discussing this.
Okay. And follow me on my business page, right?
Yeah, feel free to go over to my business page. Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right, so that's kind of just a really good strategy right now on 21 days of things to do when you're providing your value. Now let's get to some branded plan times. I know all of you right now are at that moment of, okay, you're all close. By the way, my board's not here. All of you, every one of you are in the line that says blog website. All of you are like all the way to the part. There's no one on the first 3 phases anymore. You're all the way to the end. That means image is done, list builder's done, website is being edited and played with, and now we're moving into funnel stuff, okay? And so right now, I know, Candace, you are probably number 1 moving forward for getting your membership site done. Yeah? Sweet. Do we have a date yet?
You know what? Tomorrow, I was off with Riley the first day. I had her most of today. Tomorrow, my nanny will be here. We'll take her most of the day. So tomorrow, I'm going to just really, my brain will be hopefully be functioning a little bit better. And
then start planning then?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So this is
I haven't got a whole bunch to do. I had already videoed 5 of my modules. I have some PDFs and Sherwin said I could use his music in my meditation.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
I'll just mention him and where to go to get the music. So
Are you ladies going to have your event?
we do want one, yes. Well, so that's what tomorrow we've got to really just brainstorm and see when and what's going on. But I would like to, if anything, I would like to do a one-day event here in Florida if you can come around. And not a big main event yet, but if
Yeah.
I don't know, we all.
I would suggest that you put that in motion, because like we spoke about at the event, when we're looking at our personal runways to the money, of course yours is going to be, once it's done, it's going to be offering it into your group. People are going to buy it. I already know they will. We have a strategy for that. Inviting them to you need a favor. It's called You Need a Favor, and I have a script for you guys. When you're ready, and you just invite them to get inside. Right? You'll sell that. I know you will. So if you have a date for your release of your program in your group, then we'll need to reconnect on how to make that release. But I would suggest that you say, okay, you know what? We're doing a one-day event no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you can also do a release of your program. If Shervin's going to be there, I think you'll have a great pull. Very easy and very simple to do a ClickFunnels event page, one page, that's it, with some information. Right? What I would like for you ladies to do then is we will have a personal meeting when you guys pick dates and you have an event lined up, so then we can do a strategy meeting for you personally, okay? I just need to know some dates on what you're going to do.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Next, I think, is Inge. Would you say that you're second in line to create and to release and to launch something?
Yeah, so my planning is that this week I finish my ebook so that the list builder can be completed. So I'm writing that at the moment. And then I already, what I did this week also is I have my my project. So my membership site, I know now what's going to be in there. So then my planning is that the next 2 weeks, I will write the scripts and do the recording. So which means that on the 9th, I think it's the 9th of May, everything should be ready to go. Probably when I record something, that's what I was wondering about. How do we do it? We just record like the first module and send it off so they can start building the membership, or you first make everything yourself?
Yeah, we're going to do a call for you guys and show you how to submit the content and information. And I need to find a date from you guys, which one is the best day, because Brian and Chris are going to do this call. And because we have a form for each module, you will be able to submit module 1 video PDF, right? You will be able to submit it that way. We want to make sure you know how to do it. So I was going to get a date for you guys of when that call should be. So yeah, you can do it that way. If you want to focus on each module at a time, that's fine. I think that for you then, you're going to want to, we're going to have to get you in motion where focus on getting this stuff done and then begin building into your groups. Have you been building people into your group? I saw that.
Yeah. So what I started doing is using that new photo thingy in Messenger, and I'm also now placing in my group, and then sometimes sharing it to my business page and sometimes sharing it to my personal page. But so many people are adding me at the moment to stuff on my personal page, so I don't put anything myself on there. So I'm also starting to understand that and asking people to join me in my group. I haven't fully worked out my 21 day, but every day just something happens which gives me content, and I place it in my group and then share it. So I'm and that way I think I am like focusing on everything. And I will get there. And
a great way to get your 21 days in order is when these things do come up, you're like, that was so good. A lot of your content's already done. You've done so many lives, you can reuse these lives. They can be downloaded and re-uploaded again.
Yeah, because I actually went into the back end and then I checked. I could see, which one were really did well. So I could indeed reuse them.
Yep, exactly. So that's something that you'll have conversations with Kim and say, these ones did really well. And then we'll begin to use those as, small ads, very low budget ads to run to start building momentum once your list builder is completed.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, great. All right, so we're all kind of looking at closer to the May point. I just need to get some dates because, see, mine, it's empty for you guys. I got all these dates ready. I'm going to build my calendar so I know what we're going to be doing. There's a lot of things happening. Okay, great, though. This is good stuff. Now, all of you, and I think like Lynn's going to start running ads because her list builder's done because she's using Freedompreneur. So Lynn's going to start her 21 days and she's going to begin marketing. And now we're going to start building on their marketing campaigns, getting their social bots and their social proofing up. Lynette, where are you at right now? Have you do you need a little space to kind of get refocused as to where the direction's going to be?
You know what? I just got home at 2:30 the night before. I had 2 hours of sleep last night. So I've been trying to process, what I can. I guess what I'm considering. I mean, I don't even have my ebook sent to you or anything. It's all done. Remember, I was just waiting for that logo. So my goal is to just get those things into you this week.
Right.
I am going to be going through them though because I really want to do 2 different ones, one for me and one for Vim.
Right.
And my 21 days are done, but now I'm going to alternate and do Vim. So I just basically the same stuff. And so I guess those are my focuses because I've been waiting on that logo, right? Yep. So other than that, I have to be honest with you. Like I said, 2:30 in the morning the night before, 2 hours of sleep last night.
No worries, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Don't give yourself any unneeded stresses. It's all good. You just know now that's going to be your focus, getting those books in. Once you get them submitted, Jez will start working on them and making them really super sexy. Once those are back, then Chris will start working on a list builder for you, and you're good to go.
I think my biggest challenge is I guess my goal also is to go through Freedompreneur this week because I, am technologically inept. So I really, am having to figure out what I have to do as far as to get all these things in there. Like I was able to see Lynn's messages on how to do things. And so I've been trying to figure how I'm even going to do it.
Okay, so let me ask you, if you have any specific technical questions, that's what the group's for. The Business in a Box group is amazing. If there's something that comes up, say, hey guys, we have now 3 Business in a Box members that are taking on all help questions.
Great. That's awesome.
We have so many people there.
Yeah.
When it comes to the membership site, we will be having again that call with Brian and with Chris. It's going to show you how to submit, kind of get you back in the mindset of understanding very simple things like ClickFunnels, like literally logging into your ClickFunnels, your funnel, and just dropping a link on it. It's so simple, but when you don't know it, it sounds like it's hell.
Yeah, I just need to see it. So that's perfect.
So we've got you covered, okay? We have a full schedule for you guys to making sure you know what's going on. All I want you to focus on, ladies, is your content and your creation. If your 21 days has to wait, don't blow your mind, because sometimes we get so, I have to do it all. That's not going to serve you. It's not going to allow you to get done quick, in the right amount of time and be great on your presentation. So the goal is commitment to content. Give it to our guys, let them do it, then start your 21 days if that's needed, right? If it's too much, give yourself the space. My goal was end of April, end of May. We're really good right now. We're strong, okay? You guys you're gonna knock it out if we just say, we have to plan it, right? That's why your 21 day, you should use this 21 day even to plan what you're doing. Because I know if we all commit to getting everything done, all of our assets done in the next 21 days, we are solid. That means first week of May, everything's good. 2 weeks of launch and getting people momentum, launching at the very end of May. Like that would be an ultimate goal. Oh, hey, Tammy, you look tired.
Yes, I'm on, Rhonda. I'm on that schedule.
Great. Hi, Tam. How are you, girl? She looks tired. Everyone's so tired. So I'm not gonna crush you guys, but I feel that that's gonna be a great plan for all of us. April, complete content. May, assets, get done by the team, right? It's not going to be hard. We're going to make it simple. We'll plan a call for you to understand how to submit it, so don't even worry about any submission stuff, okay? And then we'll start hitting our launch dates. I think, Candace will be first, and then Inga, and then the others you guys will all start popping around. I can and will have, when it's time, private message with you guys to do your launches, okay? I will be doing those individually, okay? Jasmine and Lynn, you guys are using Freedompreneur, and I think even Tammy's now leveraging that right now. Tammy, you missed this on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. High quality image, because I'm delivering them today, and your story, which is your script that you use for your video. Just make sure that you sexify it a bit, and we'll make sure it looks really nice and good. That's our plan and our schedule. Jasmine and Lynn, if you guys begin now, get your ad out. We are beginning your 21 days. We want to know that what the plan is. You guys know our funnel works. Same thing for you, Rose. Our funnel works, right? So that means what you're doing is inviting them into just downloading your ebook, right? If you want to start a group, start a group. You don't have to, because we have Freedompreneur, which is an amazing group, okay? We do that one so that you can see how it really works and then implement it on your own when you're ready, okay? So the Freedompreneur Tribe group is now our more generic group, right, to go inside. And they will be invited, welcomed by our team. So you don't have to do any of that. Okay, so that's the great part about if people are going through our system and they're getting started, they'll go into that group.
Can we invite people into the tribe?
You can. The only difference is that it's an affiliate base, and the only time they get cookied to you is when they buy something. That's the only reason why it's a bit tricky when you're bringing people into that group that hasn't done anything. Because we want them to get credited to you. Now, if there is someone that is credited to you, or that is your, that you do bring in there, and they will be on the affiliate link. They will be on, as an affiliate in the list. And so let me think about that, Tammy, because let me ask our technical side of ClickFunnels, because I'm trying to think if there's a way that they can be tagged. Brian, do you know that answer off the top of your head? If they invite someone into the group and they haven't gotten their book or anything, yeah, they're completely generic. You know what I mean? There's no cookie to them at all. They're just welcomed in.
I saw one of my friends tried to join Kickstarter, requested to join Kickstarter. So that's what I was trying to figure out. So maybe I'll just message her and tell her to download my ebook for Freedompreneur and then add her to the tribe.
Yeah, because they would, when they're added to the tribe by our team is when they buy even just the $7. Okay, so they're welcome, they're contacted, and they're welcomed in. Okay, that's what Brian said. This is our solution, is giving them the trial. They need to get either a 7-day trial or a 30-day trial. That will cookie them to you. Okay, so what you can do is if someone really wants to come in, you're like, you're going to really love it in here. But again, it's on the personal basis at this point, because if you give them the 30-day or 7-day trial, they are yours.
Okay.
So if they're interested, you might be really interested in taking a look at, what, we do. Because the ebook itself, if they get the ebook, they will be in the list. They'll be in the list. So if they do get started, we'll know that they're yours. The only reason why it gets quite tricky is what if they went onto someone else's list as well? And that is an issue. And we do things differently here. We're not like an MLM company that says like, they touched my link and that's my person. It's your friend, but we don't want to create any disruption where someone's like, well, they were on my list too. They're in my ebook too. Because then that's just now something that we don't want to deal with. But ideally, in order to cookie them in, it's giving them a 7-day trial or a 30-day trial.
Okay, because the Kickstarter is no longer, right?
Well, the Kickstarter, the program itself we just moved everything to ClickFunnels. We'll be telling you guys about this in Business in a Box. The Kickstarter group is no more. Just the group. The group is going into the trial.
Yeah, okay. So when people do buy Kickstarter, then they would be welcomed to the tribe.
Correct.
If
That's
we
correct.
have somebody personally that we added to the tribe, should we message Larcy and say, hey, I added this person to the tribe. Can you welcome them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, that can be done. In fact, we can manage that for Business in a Box members, is that we would, if you invite someone in individually, you give a list to Larcy and she'll keep it. If that person does anything, we'll just double connect on that list. That can easily happen, actually.
They have a list of programs. So here's the way that the new Facebook group is.
No one can hear you.
Sudden trial, or if they're random,
Okay.
still let them in, but they haven't asked them a question.
Okay. So what's happening? Our team now has a protocol. They are welcomed in at Kickstarter if they whatever product they may buy, a 7-day trial or 30-day trial. They're immediately contacted and welcomed in. If they're welcomed in and they're asked to come in generically, they ask them a question before they're added in. So there could be a list that they're like, we always have like tens to hundreds of people trying to get in that group. Is that our team now says, I'm glad that you're trying to get inside the Freedompreneur Tribe. How did you find out about us and what are you looking to do? So then they find out if they know someone or someone invited them in. But if you have people that you want to invite in, you tell Larcy and that you've added them in, please add them in, and Larcy will put them on under your name, because they have files now.
Okay.
We'll share with you guys more about this on Business in a Box to keep it simple, but if we can keep it on the topic would be best.
For sure.
Rhonda, if you do it that way, you can have maybe some unclarity later, because if somebody like that would decide to buy a product later on using the generic link in the co-op, then they will land on somebody in the co-op, but then it turns out to be somebody's personal, and then there's an issue.
I didn't get the question because I froze. Share with me the question about before you said there's an issue.
Oh, sorry. I said if you're going to do it this way, then Tammy, for example, will add somebody into the group, and on a separate list, it will be written down that that person is connected to her. But if that person then buys via the co-op, it will land probably on somebody else's name.
Yeah.
And then there might be a situation. So if the team is going to connect this person, it's better that that person is connected directly by giving the 7-day trial link from that person. Otherwise, it can go wrong later on in the process, right?
Yeah, I agree. We can discuss all that on Business in a Box, because I think that's it.
Okay.
But I do agree with you, and that's why we created those 30 and those 7 days, so that we always cookied someone in.
Okay. Just clarify for me, Tuesday you said a high quality image and a story. Is that for an ad?
Correct. If you're not running ads at this point, it's really to get a high quality post up to utilize the momentum. And we're going to put them on our personal pages to start, to make sure we get a lot of attention. You do have an established business page, so that would and will become an ad and should become an ad for you.
Okay.
On the business page. But we want to really utilize this momentum after the event.
I have a question about my modules. So when I'm going to be submitting, I know we're not submitting anything yet, but I'm just trying to get an idea in my head. So I have my 6 modules, and it's like creating good morning routine, staying on track with your workouts, good exercise habits, eating the right foods, and the workouts. So I'm just trying to get a picture of what my membership site's going to look like. Is it just going to be one video for each module and then like a PDF to follow? So is the video just going to be kind of an introduction, or am I posting all my workouts in there, or what's it going to look like?
Okay, we will go through that when we do membership site submission.
Okay.
But you can just look at how my membership site is set up. It's the most ideal layout for a product and a membership site. So follow that guideline, and it's typically one image and a supplement PDF, and you could have, video. You could have a few videos under, because how it's put together, it's module, topic, lessons. Each module could have up to 5 lessons, right? So if you notice, I have 8 modules, and all of them have a minimum 2 to 3 lessons that are connected to that module. Okay? So based on that, that should answer your question.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, we will go through outlines, and I will go through layouts and all of that when we have that call, when it's time, okay? Because I don't want, there's nothing that, we don't need to put that in our brains right yet, but just think, as always, module with lessons, okay? Under each one, supplemental lessons.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. Great question, though. This is important stuff. Okay. Now, so we all have an idea. We're picking dates. We need to know our dates. We're starting to create what our 21-day will be. We're bringing people into our group. That's our objective, right? Which is inspire, give them your list builder, and get them into your group. That's kind of the model right now, and then we'll make offers in our group. Some of you have different sales processes. But for those of you that are launching programs, that's going to be your best process right now. Some of us are doing just marketing and other things, so that's the objective. Now, what we want to look at, ladies, too, is what I'm going to be doing is I want to make you guys some money. Okay, if I help make you money.
No.
All right, so I know that I know how to sell, and I don't sell, I just share, and I know people love what we do. And so I love more than ever, as you guys know, to not have to market to the public, bring lots of people in, because that takes marketing and that's an overhead. Why not give the money to you guys? Now, this is what I'm going to be doing. Before I tell you guys this strategy and this plan, I want to make sure that all of you right now feel comfortable that you know what you need to do and what you're doing, and that knowing that we're going to pick a call next week, a date, to do a content submission in ClickFunnels. Yeah? Are we good? If there's questions right now, I don't want to move forward. Yeah, you guys are okay for right now. Okay, we're completing content. We know April is the completion month. May is the asset delivery month, and then we're beginning either to launching or marketing. Lynn is going to begin marketing sooner because she's working directly with Kim. Her story ads, all of that stuff. Some of you guys are going to be having meetings with Kim, I think, on Monday. And Victoria should be in connection with you in regards to that. Okay.
So I do have one question, just one quick question. So my 21 days goes really, really deeper than the not enough time, not enough money, and poor health. It goes much, much deeper than that. Is that going to be okay when I go out to tell my story on Tuesday? I mean, there's, okay, so just want to make sure.
By the way, Lynn crushed a freaking live video today that had like 40 comments.
And
amazing.
I cried.
And you cried. But you cried at the right time, Lynn. You cried at the right time. But you really did amazing. And I'm like, totally, I could see the authenticity, the realness. And again, this is going to be important, you know, shooting that type of video again for all of you, just leaving the event. This is what I'm doing. This is my mission. I went there to, like, that's what people want to know, right? So that Lynn, you did a really dynamite job. And Tammy's post, like, wow, your post is incredible. But what I shared with everyone, Tammy, before I move forward, this is important, is that I know that you use the Freedompreneur link, use high quality imagery. Because the link pulled the book, totally okay, but we could have rocked it stronger if we had a high quality image of you. Okay, so just know the books are okay if you're running an ad. I have one, download the book now. It's a generic written content piece that I wrote about the world is changing. It's Freedompreneur based. Your personal stuff should have a picture of you and Coral almost every time, right? You out here in Bali, just you guys, because now we're building personal connections and emotions. Lynn's is going to have her and Lindsay all day long, right? Like, powerful. Lindsay's going to have something that shows her, you know, not your sexy one yet, Lindsay, because I know you want to use that one. It's awesome. But these, we want to inspire people. And so we need to, because we're sharing vulnerabilities in these stories. When we become the authority, after they see our vulnerabilities, they get into our groups, are really seeing us enough, that's when we start showing the, check me out, I'm awesome, right?
My sexy one.
But I love them. They're amazing. But, you know, some of your people may like that. And you're in a different age group than we are. But we still do want to just inspire people more with our stories. And so high quality imagery is going to matter. So let's put it out there that we do Tuesday story ad with a great image, because I'll be giving those to you guys today. And then also getting shooting a video or a live about, why I just got back from Bali. I'm either jet lagged or this is what I'm doing. This is my mission. And you share your story deep. And what I'm doing is I'm putting together, I just feel that I have my message matters, and I want to inspire all of you to be a no regrets mom, or to get healthier. Just do what you guys did in your social media mirror speech. That's why we practiced it. But do it authentically, right? You're not just reciting it. Connect with people, because you will create question like, wow, what is it that you've done? Does that make sense? People really do want to know what you're up to. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Rose, there is a message from Rose. I wanted to make sure that you, if you needed me to address that, I can answer it. But it looks like Lars is good, and we'll help if you need any help with that. Okay, good, right? Ladies?
Do I do the story too? Because
yeah.
Is the script somewhere? Because I still have no access to the 48-hour program. Is it in there?
The scripts are what they wrote and what you should have written for your branding video.
Okay.
It's your story.
Okay.
And so there is the outline. There's a storytelling outline inside of the Academy and also inside of your Bali manual, Rose. So you have it, right? Use that one. But really, it's ideally, guys, it's going to be you using your story, really utilizing your script that you did for your branding videos and just getting more connected, right? Give a more connected post, because what we want to do is we want to measure if people love your text or if they love your video. And then we're going to see which ones really do well, and we can start looking into using those as ads. Because right now we know long story ads with killer images, inviting them to a list builder is rocking it. We're at a 49% opt-in rate with the Freedompreneur list builder. It's like off the charts. So this is why we're going to stories and image. And then we will, of course, are doing our live videos to really get people and re-engaging them into what you're up to. And your call to action can be, of course, send me a direct message if you want to learn about how I did it, or it can be sending them to your list builder. Like for yours, Tammy, like you might be talking maybe about the business structure and how you launched, Muffin Top Meltdown in such a short period of time. And now I realize that my bigger brand is to not only just inspire women to get healthier and to have their best body at the ages that they are, but also to create a business that maybe is something that they can now call their own and not just leverage other MLMs. Like really maybe give that story piece and say, if you want to, reach out to me and find out how I actually put all these programs together and how I understand how to put this foundation together, then I would love to help you do that. Because this is the next step now. I want to make you guys money. I have a very big 12-month branded plan for myself, and that is going to be setting up a date with all of you, a referral webinar, referral Zoom, where you are going to sit here with your best friends that are like, what the hell are you doing? That's why we have to do this Tuesday in this video, because we need to get the video and that post up so they're going, wow, how did you do that? Why we're doing it on our personal pages, because we want the people that have been watching us to go, wow, that is really inspiring. You're speaking better, you're sharing a story, you have this incredible ebook written, you've got, where did you get this website sales funnel looking thing? We want people to ask that question. And Puggy, yeah. And I would like to help you fill my program starting in May. And that means that I want to pay you to do it. Nothing like rocking out a $10,000 commission right out of Bali. And I'm committed to making that happen for every single one of you, without a shadow of a doubt, okay? So what I want to do is this. Now, and this is also something that I'm going to be sharing in Business in a Box, so I'm going to tell you in advance. As you know, Sexy Brand Building is the same price as Freedompreneur. I think you might feel that there's a lot more involved in Sexy Brand Building than there is necessarily in Freedompreneur. A lot more time, effort, building websites, building content, and a lot more personal attention. We're going to be making a very strong call to action on Business in a Box on Friday for all of the current Business in a Box members, beginner box all the way to Freedom Box, to upgrade to the Freedompreneur Box, a one-time offer, because Sexy Brand Building Box is going to $29,997, nearly $30,000. Okay, so if you have any beginner box members, they're going to get an offer if they want to start working with me directly, starting in the new program, which begins in May. And it's going to lead up to our July event in Las Vegas. Okay, so the event is going to be in July. They're going to get a one-time upgrade. Okay, that's for current Business in a Box members. Also, any Business in a Box members that wants to just upgrade to Freedompreneur Box, it's going to stay $23,000. Freedompreneur Box will stay $23,000 if they want to leverage Freedompreneur. Sexy Brand Building Box is going to be $29,997. But the greatest part, what we're going to do for every single person that is in Business in a Box now, and they upgrade, we are going to give them, all of you guys I think are at 30 or 45% commissions because the commission structure is changing. We're going to give them the opportunity to lock in 30%, get back 30% because it's going to go to $4,500 for current Freedompreneur boxes. And then when I go up to the Sexy Brand Building, everyone is going to lock in a $10,000 commission at the $30,000. So we're going to have a lot of incentives internally. Okay, that's just going to be internal. I'll share that with you on Friday again. For you and this referral, all of these ladies that and men that you invite to this private webinar that we're going to do, I will let them know that this program is a $30,000 program, but because you're being referred in to your friend, it's a $23,000 program. Okay, it'll be the $22,997. All right. So they will all also know that this is a special offer, because that program is actually $30,000, and they're going to get it for $23,000. So if you have anyone that you know for sure, then I need to make sure that there's enough people there, right? Because will be having internal people coming in. Like we have several Business in a Box members that should be on that one too, that want to be in Sexy Brand Building that are not quite sure. And I will also then have you ladies be the best testimonial. We share with them what we do, but really it's going to come down to what you've learned and what you've gained, and inspiring them to also want to join. Okay, so we have to pick a date for that, and I need to do it next week because I'm leaving for London on the 25th. So we will get a date set up. My best dates are typically these. So if we choose to do it next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, that would be ideal. If that works for you ladies, I will set that up. But again, this is internal for you. And I know like Lynette, you had someone that was, interested, that was, wanting to know more. I don't know how many others, but several others had people interested. So what we'll need to know is who you have, and if you have someone that's, you would like to invite, then we'll make sure that we get them on there, okay? And we'll also invite our other Business in a Box members as well to learn more, okay? So it should be a good full house. It'll be really fun. It's going to be just really connected. It's not going to be like webinar style. It's going to be this is what we do, and we'd like to, create and inspire more people, all right? So let's set 9 p.m. Eastern. Think about who you might have, you want to invite them to. This is why we're also posting up, getting a video up and then getting that story ad up, because you're going to be like, wow. You're going to go, what is that? You know what? You should learn what we do, and you can have some private conversations if people are interested, okay?
I made a list today of everybody that
great.
has connected with me or commented on a post saying they want more information or anything. And so I have 43 people to message that I have talked to. I know, it's kind of crazy. But some are men. So just keep that in mind. Sexy Brand Building,
I know it's totally okay. We'll if we have dudes, it'll go green and blue.
Yeah,
and the girls will get pink and the guys get green. That's why I stood that I did it green and blue first. It used to be pink because then I went to my New York one. I was like, oh, super sexy lady pink. And then I'm like, oh, shoot, got a bunch of guys. Well, at least Tom was there. Wayne was there. I went green and blue because that's the Freedompreneur colors. So now we know we've got sexy brand building pink and purple. And now we got green and blue. And I don't have to say sexy all the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and I'm sure, like, what, it doesn't matter. But I was just thinking about that as I was writing down the men's names.
Yeah, no, it's all good. And it's just totally fine because it's all about building the product. But I loved being, when it was all ladies, I was like, oh, perfect. I get to bring the lady stuff back. Okay, so that's amazing, right? Now,
So it's going to be a Zoom. So if it's, once it's set, then can you create that link so that, because I prefer to invite like this weekend rather than the day before. If that's,
of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And this is the thing, because it's internal, I don't want it to look salesy, okay? I don't want to do sales pages because that does turn people off. They feel like, oh shit, they're really, right? I want it to be like, listen, I just got this program was amazing, and I'd like to, she's doing a private internal for just because you're part of the VIP group. She's just doing it for my friends, and if you guys choose to join in on this program, where she's giving her like a discount or whatever, so you get the VIP rate or referral rate, whatever words work for you, because I know that when we do invites like this, it works better when people just the expectations are open. They know it's a program you just went through. Feel like it may be something you want to do. I was really successful with it, and we're doing a private call just for our friends. So then it's comfortable. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yes. Now, is this one? Is this for the Las Vegas one? Correct.
This is an internal Zoom webinar that I'm doing just for you guys and just for our current Business in a Box members. Okay, so that are going to upgrade and want to learn more deeply about what we do and just learn from you guys. Oh, shoot, frozen. When you move, I'll know you're back.
Even though you're frozen, we can still hear you.
Waiting for you to move.
We can hear you. We can't see you.
Back. Okay, great. I just froze while you froze. Okay, so it's going to be internal only, just for your referrals, and then current Business in a Box members that are considering and they want to be a part of Sexy Brand Building, they just haven't decided yet. So they're going to know the price goes up on Friday at Business in a Box call. They're going to know. I'm going to invite them to the Wednesday call that says, listen, I'm going to be talking more deeply about the program, what we do, and then you guys will be able to share your experiences. And then it's just, then I will take an application. I'll have an application for them to fill out, and I'll give that link to you as well on the application so that you can say, I'll let them know. I do take applications. Obviously we only take people that this can work for and I can create a result for. And so I'll give them the link to fill out the application, and then I'll be setting up calls with people to see if this is something that they're really truly interested in doing. Okay? Very personal, very connected. I would love to work with people that you guys know and love, because then, of course, what's going to happen, you're going to be on those calls, you're going to watch them, you're going to help them, you're going to make 10 grand, I'm going to lean on you, make sure that you help them. No, I'm teasing. But really, it's a great thing, right? Okay, second, I have a big announcement. How many of you guys have said shoes? I have 43 people like Tammy does, and I know that 23 isn't like a bargain because of what you get, time we spend, and how we do it. But how many of you are thinking, well, I know I have people that would want to do it, but they just probably don't have the funding at all, like can't pull out the funding, and are saying, I wish that there was another way that they could get inside and to learn and be part of it at a lower price. You guys, is that even a consideration you have? I know it's Tammy.
I feel like for me it is because of my age group. I'm like, who am I going to put on this call that actually realistically would be able to spend that much money?
Yeah, I get that. Okay, I do. And although I know that providing Business in a Box, of Sexy Brand Building is the only way people are going to really have a result, because we do it all together, I do know that I'm leaving a lot of money on the table and I'm not able to serve as many people. So I have a big announcement. Congratulations to our new head coach of Sexy Brand Building, Tammy Groot.
Wow.
right? Tammy Groot is the first as the head coach. Victoria's going to be helping with Tammy inside of a new program that I'll share with you guys. And I know Inge had expressed her interest as well. Once things go well for you, and this is my goal. My goal has always been to create something so awesome that I can work with everyone that, you know, really wants to go heavy, and I needed to be able to serve others. I created this program, as you guys know, to make it digital, to then upsell. Well, then I realized very quickly that there's a lot more that goes on the digital side. They all have a lot of questions, and I didn't have the time. And I want to create powerful results for everyone, and that's why I moved only into the high ticket side. But I do know that we can serve more people, and if we give them a bit of instruction and lesson, they may upgrade as well, and otherwise we can still help them grow and help them create something. And how we're going to do that is next week, which is the date is the 19th, right? April 19th is the day that we're doing our internal, okay? I know, Larcy, you're taking these notes. April 19th, 9 p.m. Eastern. That's our internal Business in a Box Sexy Brand Building release for your personals and our Business in a Box current members. May 10th, right now, that is what it is right now. Could change, but right now, May 10th is going to be a big webinar I will start marketing it, and I'm going to release the digital program May 10th. The options, the two offers are going to be, I have two ways you can work with us, and we want to create a result for you. I have a digital program where you work with my head coach, Tammy Groot, who's going to be the headliner for the webinar, results, creation, consistency, blah, blah, right? Because Tammy has results. She's already launched. All of you are going to launch by then, or are going to be ready to launch. You're going to have a lot to say as well. But Tammy's going to be highlighted on that webinar. My offer is going to be a $2,500 8-week program, 6 or 8, we haven't decided. Okay, and it's going to be $2,500. And then my other offer is going to be application for those that would like to get it done for them. Okay, at the 23 or at the 29,000 or 30,000. Okay. Now, what's going to happen is that all of you are going to be able to receive a 45% commission on digital. Okay? For this one. Which, what is that? Ends up being like $750 or something, right? Something like that? No, like 900. Right? 240, yeah, 900. Okay, but we want to get the people in first into Business in a Box. Okay, got to do that first. We don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot because we do have funding. Right? Remember, we have ways that can help people get funded if it's an option. All right. So now on that May 10th, and it should be May 10th. It could be the next week, but I just, depending on the way things roll out, the way my life is going, I think it's going to be May 10th, because what I'm going to do is I'm shooting a film. I'm going to market the shit out of it. All right. I'm going to market it because this is how we know. This is so you guys will be able to see how it rolls. I can pretty much guarantee a 20% conversion. I get about a 30 to 33% conversion typically on a $997 product. We're going a bit higher at $2,500, and then I'm going to be offering the $30,000. So I'm banking on a guarantee. I'm going to get a 10% conversion. Okay, and my goal is 30%. Okay, that's my goal. So that means I want to and will be having over 200 people minimum on the call. That means I need over 1,000 to register. Okay. So I want you just to see how this works. And this is how we do numbers, and how when we're really doing a real launch and a real webinar and watching the numbers convert, this is how it rolls. So I need to have 1,000 people registered, and I can expect typically anywhere from 20 to 30% show up. So I should have, if I get 1,000 registered, 300 should show up. If I get 150, I'm golden. Okay? Because what that means, and hopefully I'm not scattering your brain, but I want you to see how when you're doing launches and we're actually start marketing heavily for you guys, I'm doing public stuff. When you do group stuff, it's a lot more connected because you've been given so much value and it's a lower ticket. They're ready to typically register and join with you. So what my goal will be that if I have 150 show up live, that no matter what, I should have 30 joining a $2,500 program. All right? That's a nice month. Okay? Now, that will mean that all of you guys will get a large portion of that, and which will be great, and you'll be able to really see how it rolls. I want you guys to refer as many people to that one as you possibly can. So to do that, I'm going to create an affiliate link for all of you for the webinar, and you'll do some type of a promotion where you'll say, wow, check this out. This is what I've done. I'm so excited. My mentor Rhonda's doing, this webinar. You got to see what it's all about, and you'll be able to invite them, and we'll know who they are. Okay, so I'll be affiliate based, and then we'll also have emails and stuff you guys can use to send out. All right, it's gonna be really fun.
For my understanding, the $2,500 digital product, can people buy it on itself, or do they already have to be at the big beginner's box level? No. This the 2,500 is public. 2,500 to the public. Okay, so it's one product, just.
It's to the public.
No strings attached. Anyone.
That's correct. Exactly. This is going to be a public release, a public launch. Okay, and for the 2,500, Tammy, along with Victoria, and of course you guys can be in there. If you've got people that join it, you're going to learn a lot from being back in it too, and you'll probably be just helping and aiding just with guidance if you have people that buy from you, because that's awesome, right? That helps us really grow. So that's public. So that's why we're doing internal now. Get you all in. This is the value you've got. Friday, everyone on Business in a Box is going to learn. You should upgrade now because I'm launching on the 10th, and you're also going to be able to invite more people, and I'm going to start making you money, right? So that's why we want to get all of our current Business in a Box members upgraded so that they join the program in May, but then they also get an affiliate link to make an offer for my 2,500. No one gets to get affiliate links unless they're at Business in a Box, Freedompreneur Box level, just like you all. No one. They don't get this as their offer. You guys only do. So it's a value and a benefit. I will make you guys money. I'm going to give you guys commission, but they've got to be invested. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense for me to do it that way, right? Because then I'm losing money all the time. Okay? But I also know that when they do upgrade, there's a bigger result. You know this. No one's dabbling their toes in. They're totally committed. Okay? So that sounds super fun, doesn't it? I'm excited. It's going to be a fun process. Candace's like, I'm just falling asleep. Okay. But I'll keep you all up to date. So all we need to know right now, let's recap. April, just focus on your content completion. Tuesday, I would say this weekend do a video. Tuesday, post your image story. Finish your books. Get them submitted so Jez can start editing them for you. Get your videos to Chris. Chris needs a YouTube link. Can't use our links because they're Google Drive links and they don't go anywhere. They need to be out of my account, downloaded to yours, and uploaded to YouTube. Then he can put that on. You can use Vimeo or Wistia, but I don't want to get too complicated. I like Wistia because it doesn't have any ads and it doesn't connect to an outside source. It just stays inside. Okay? But YouTube is totally acceptable because it's actually a really great way for you to put your link into your YouTube channel as well. Okay? Then May will be the, April 19th will be internal sexy brand building door opening for your referrals. I love referrals. Referrals are more fun.
That's when you should have anyone brought in, like for me, if I think they would be interested in the $2,500 one. That's me.
19, I'm going to be offering the full program, the Done For You program. If they are saying, no, it's not necessary. So, if the Done For You program, working together with me, one-on-one, building all of your assets is not what you'd like, I will invite you to another call that I will be doing on May 10th that would be more acceptable to maybe to some of your budgets.
Okay.
Right? That'll be my call to action. But there will be a full-on webinar page, sales page, affiliate links, everything will be available to you for the 10th of May. This one is not salesy. This one is internal. I care about you. Wow, look what I did. We're doing something special for our friends. That's what I want this one to be, okay? And so, yeah, question? I heard a breath.
Yes. Yes. So you're separating out the sexy branding. So that's going to be the top level then. So what exactly are people getting at the 23,000? I mean, I know that they're getting the assets and everything, but they're not getting any branding at all. You're doing the sexy branding separately. You're adding that at a higher level, correct?
I think I understand your question. Freedompreneur box, still intact. Same stuff happens. They get everything. Sexy brand building program, working with me for 6 months, building your program, getting a membership site, coming to the event, it's going to be 30,000. Freedompreneur.
Okay, so that includes the event.
Correct.
As well.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Freedompreneur.
Okay.
Yeah, Freedompreneur box. We'll still be able to offer the Freedompreneur box because you'll say this is if you want to start building your own program. We also have what's called the Freedompreneur program, which allows you to leverage everything we've created, and that could be something when you talk about it, right? When you go, yeah, actually, I didn't have a product to really create, and so now I'm using everything that they provide me with. That's still 23,000, so this can be still the same.
Okay.
What will happen? They can either join me in. They can join us in that program like you did, or they stay as a Freedompreneur Box member and they're in Business in a Box calls. They work with Brian. I do one main branding call, get their logo designs, all that stuff still completed for them.
I just had a question.
Yeah.
On the private call,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you have a special offer that night. If they want to do the sexy branding program, they'll get that for 24 grand.
Correct. 23.
So that night will be a special offer for our personal people.
Correct.
Okay, I just want to clarify.
Correct.
Yeah, so that is that one on 19 April or is it next week?
Okay.
Next week.
19th April. Let's see. This is good. 19th April is the internal referral Zoom call webinar for just you guys and referrals. Okay. It'll be for sexy brand building, but it'll also be for Freedompreneur. You know, they brought you here because they care about you, and all these ladies have done something special. And I'll give you all the message. We all have something to share. Yeah, so not a good extra way. Also, we do this because it's a great way for us to be entrepreneurs, independent, and earn an amazing income. We've got 2 programs we've created. One is called the Freedompreneur program, and the other is Sexy Brand Building. Lynn here is Freedompreneur. She leveraged everything that we have. We give you this, this, and this, and this. The others have created their own programs and products because they want to share them. And why we're bringing you here is to really show you what we do. And these ladies care for you, and they want to help you get to the same space as them. Right? So there's going to be 2 options. They'll be able to be in Freedompreneur or the Sexy Brand Building Program. They both include the event. Right? They're all the same. It's just what they want to focus on. So I maybe will ask, you know, how many of you guys here are like, I want to create a program like Tammy or my friend, that, you know, or I really want to create a business online, but I don't have the assets and I don't know what I want to create, right? I will pre-frame who those people are. My message will move towards the majority, but then it'll also make an offer to those that want to create their own program. Because the July event is going to be Freedompreneur, which still gets a branding video, it still gets the same thing, right? It's all the same. It just matters of how we're positioning who wants to be part of the program. Does that make sense? You guys getting it? Same thing, just 2 different positionings in the way we create the assets. 19th, internal referral, 9 p.m., 19th, okay? May 10th, right now, that's penciled, is going to be the Sexy Brand Building offer, Sexy Brand Building webinar. And the focus will be the $2,500 program, but I will take applications for working directly with me. Okay. And then the actual program will begin, like the digital program will begin the next week for 8 weeks. It's perfect because in June, right when it's almost over, I'm making the offer to get them upgraded to go to July's event, right? July's event, we don't know the dates. It's probably going to be the last week of July because what we're doing as well, so much going on, is Russell Brunson's book launch. I'm doing a huge promotion for Russell Brunson's book launch. And I'm giving away a 2-day marketing event in Vegas to the people that whoever downloads and gets Russell's free book from us. I'm giving away a 2-day event in Las Vegas. Marketing masters, all the top marketers that I know are going to be there. And then the event is going to be at the same time. So we'll have the 6-day event. 2 of those days will be marketing days for the people that attend the mastermind. And the other 3 will be asset building and our current program. So there's going to be a lot of marketing up in this July event. So we're doing 2 different things. That's why we're not, I'm not releasing or opening when the July event is to the public, because we'll also sell public tickets to those 2 days. I'm not doing any of that until we make the release in May. Don't worry, this is too much for you guys to even think about because it's a lot going on. But it's going to be really, that event will be amazing. So you guys and others will be able to also sell 2-day tickets to the July event also. If people don't come as a business in a box owner, we will be selling those 2 days individuals as well. So I'm going to have a lot of opportunities for you guys to get people that you know to get in our space and to learn. And then also there'll be tickets. The tickets will be like $600 or something, and then you guys will make like a couple $100 or something like that. We'll give referrals for that. So that's what's happening in July. So the last week of July is the event in Vegas. Okay. Let me check my list on you guys. All right. What do you think? So simple.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll handle most all of it for you guys.
Oh my God. Well, we love and appreciate you.
You guys are great. I know you're so tired. It's late. I get it. And we miss you guys. And it's been super exciting stuff that's happening. And you're all a big part of it. You know, I will do whatever we possibly can to really elevate you, your brands. And, the Huffington Post article, that'll be out in the next couple of weeks. You guys will be featured in Huffington Post, but I want to get all your assets before I feature you.
Yeah, Rhonda, it's great that you're also helping now with the planning, because we hear everything, but it's a lot, but we know you will just...
Yeah, we'll keep you in order. My branded plan is already starting to fill up. I'll take a picture of it for you guys. You don't actually probably want to look at my plan, but don't worry. All you do is April content, focus, submission, May, get it all back, check and balance it, set our dates, launch plans, marketing plans, okay? Any of you, I know that Tammy, Lynn, and Lindsay are going to do the marketing program, and so is Inge. If you guys are still like, I think I know a couple of you guys are coming home. I just said, Kim, listen, we got to give them time. They can't make decisions that fast. And he's like, okay, got it. He was just really trying to make his schedule for April work because he's out of town. His team's working. But I said, look, we're going to be able to get it all, really tied down this month, because what I shared with Lynette, with Lynn and Lindsay yesterday, and also Tammy, is that the objective here is that we've got now this social proofing that just gives you guys credibility, authority. We're not building an audience there. We want to show you as a rock star. We're really putting together these messenger bots to just be super powerful, because we know email marketing is going down. It just is. Deliverabilities, all of these companies are just blocking emails like a madman. And so we know the bot is the next move for everyone. And if we can be on the front, it's powerful. And so that's why we're setting these up. And I think that these are going to be extremely valuable to all of us and not have to sell. Because then our calls to action can be, send me a quick message and you can get my book. We just added on a new feature to the bot messenger bot is that if somebody comments on any of your posts, it'll go, oh, awesome, wow, thanks so much for the comment. Hey, have you got my book yet? Instant, on the front of the page. You don't have to even go to your messenger. It's going to be an autoresponder. So that's a new thing we just added onto the software that, whatever you guys, let's say it's an ad, and they say, oh, this is super cool. Or your call to action is comment sexy below. And they say, you like sexy branding. You can go get my book. So there's a lot of new things and new features that are going to be added onto that. So the objective is build your social proof. Then let's get this messenger thing starting to work so it becomes more organic. What happens is when people are seeing you guys come out with all these assets, you're doing live videos, you're sharing yourself, you're like, wow, they are rock stars. And then you've got all this crazy cool technology that's happening for you that no one has. Now it's like, wow, I love that thing. What did you do? Oh, well, I just built a whole program in the last 3 months. And see, this is the part of, I think, what's going to help encourage sales for your business in a box, but then also really show you guys the cutting edge is the authority for someone that they should be working with on whatever you're doing. Because the bots are also broadcasters. You can have an idea or an email that you want to send and go, hey, hope everyone's doing great. By the way, it's full moon. Stupid stuff. But it gets people engaging. We're at a 91% open rate right now. And no one's doing these. This is where you keep them being open. If it starts getting saturated, everyone's going to shut off Messenger. Right? We got to be on the cutting edge. So that's why we're doing them. But then also what happens is then when we now are doing 21 days, we start marketing. So here's our social proof is up. The messenger bots are working on that page. Now we run an ad, that story ad or a video ad, the branding video. Now it's like really, really working. And then it just, now everything is very scalable. And groups blow up. It just works. So that's why that we made that offer. But I do know there was a lot going on that day, and no one can make direct decisions anyways at an event. It's too much going on. So I said, listen, Kim, give them some time. So I know the others, if you guys are like, yep, I think I want to add the social proof in the bot, and you want marketing, let me know. I will connect with Kim. But he needs to have an idea by next week because he's meeting with Lindsay, Tammy. I think they've already communicated with Tom and Inge because they had started earlier. He's going to meet with them on Monday to start getting them set so that we can start building also their audiences as well. Because we need to build an audience so we know what your audience is so we can start marketing to them. Like Lindsay's starting hers and she's going to, she does a lot of great posts and videos. She can then boost. Once her audience is set, she can boost on her own and get her stuff in front of more people. So it's just a good long-term strategy to help things stay in momentum. So just reach out to Victoria, let her know if you're either in consideration and you need a bit more info, we'll direct you. Okay, but I think we're good to go, guys. I miss you guys a lot. I'm really excited for what's happening. It's going to be a really fun May, June, July. I'd love to see you guys all in July. Remember, repeater price is probably going to go up because I said it's $5K for everyone. You guys can still pay to come to the event, or you can still meet me and join us on the marketing event for those 2 days. You'll be able to join us for those 2 days if going to the event is not in your cards. And
can we just come? Can we just come on a daily basis? And because I've got timeshare there, I could just stay in my timeshare.
Oh, sassy pants, Lynn.
I may as well use it. I never get time to use it. So
we'll have to talk about that. That could be an option. Yeah, it could be an option. In fact, the 2-day marketing event, you'll want to be there. It's going to be kick-ass. We're going to have myself, Kim, of course, a lot of our team members, but then also we are working on getting Russell Brunson. See, because the big promotion I'm going to do, Russell saw our video and he wants our script. And I'm excited, but not so excited. I'm like, if Russell takes my script and it's going to look like I copied them. But he is so like, you guys are freaking rock stars. So we are going to be doing some big stuff with it. And he's going to be promoting us and what we do. And it's going to put Freedompreneur on the map, sexy brand building on the map more so. And then he's going to come to the event. That's the goal. On the VIP day, it's going to be Russell Brunson, who is like, right now, Russell Brunson is the Tony Robbins of online marketing. He is the #1 thought leader on anything that has to do with automation, digital, and working online. The 3 main industries are health, wealth, and relationships. That's the 3 main on all online, and he covers them all. And he's the godfather of now all digital assets. And so having him there will be a very big pull, but it's also going to be just amazing. We have another few people on the list. Chris Duncan, who's amazing. He's another funnel guy. Great guy. Really knowledgeable. And a few other tricks up our sleeve that Kim and I have relationships with that we want to get some great people there. So that it's, we don't know what we're going to call it yet, like master marketing, I don't even know. Maybe the Expert Secrets Mastermind, something like that. Because it's going to be part of the Expert Secret book launch. And we're all in the video. Oh, you guys are in it. I forgot to tell you. You guys are in it, Dan, because Dan's here. You guys are in the Russell Brunson video and our launch video. It's awesome. I don't know how, I think all of us are in there because it shows us all. It's all, he used a lot of B-roll from the event. So you guys are all in it. So it's going to be kick ass because what we'll have you guys do is when I have that video up, you guys are going to share it and say, yeah, I'm even in this. You got to get this book. It's amazing. It's a free book. The book's free. You know, it's a free, right now he's given the 3 chapters, and on the 18th, it's going to be the full book is free and you pay shipping, like $8 or something. It's amazing. And you'll want it. It's good. But it's also going to help us win this contest. And this contest right now is going to be very large. This could be a nearly, maybe at minimum $100,000 contest, minimum. Like, and I'm expecting a $500,000 purse. Crazy. This is when it gets really fun. So that's what we've been filming. We've been filming Hanale's documentary and our launch video for Russell Brunson's launch. And Dan showed him, and he wants it. And I was not happy because it looks like I copied Russell, and he's copying me.
He has to give credits to you.
That's what we're working on right now. He literally offered to pay us for it. And I said, I'm still running this competition. I'm gonna win your book launch. You don't pay me for the video because I want you to market it. So I think he's gonna actually use it and market it using our affiliate link. But he's also gonna give us a live, we're gonna have a live stream with him. So we got a lot of cool stuff that's gonna happen that's just gonna be fun and great and very educational for our whole group.
So when will we be getting our B-rolls?
Your branding videos?
B-rolls.
B-roll won't do you much good. B-roll won't do you any good. It's just a bunch of little short copies of video that he uses in your films. And you don't get them. Yeah. The little mini videos, you don't get that. That's all part of the filming. That's what he utilizes to put in your branding film. Branding films can take up to 30 days. It's very intense marketing, editing. Like it's a full.
But that's different than the branding video, or is the branding video is in the B-roll, right?
B-roll is in a branding video. So what the video is, you stood there and you said it. You're not going to see most of your face. B-roll is that footage that he shot of you doing cool stuff. It just lays over. Like any of my films that you've seen that shows us riding our bike while we're talking, doing all this stuff. That's called B-roll. That's little micro clips of stuff of us doing things that it doesn't just look like you're staring at the camera talking to it. As your voice is talking, it's showing. That's what gives people super engaged.
Okay. So probably around the end of April, maybe we should look for those, something like that?
No, that's only 2 weeks away.
Oh, okay. Mid-May. Okay. Just trying to engage.
It's 30 days minimum. He doesn't usually take any longer than 45, but they're such perfectionists, and these are extremely high-end films. I mean, editing is everything in these, and it's the difference between, looking shady and looking like a rock star, and Dan doesn't do anything shady, only rock star status. As soon as he gets them, he's already submitted everything to his team, his editing team. They start, then he polishes, and then we deliver them the first draft. And you don't get to really make many edits because he is the master, but if there's some flaws, he makes changes. Like Rose had one where she was going backwards. Was it you? Yeah, she was going backwards. We're like, how did that clip? All of a sudden there was a 2-second clip of Rose walking backwards. We're like, what? So those are flaws that happen. And then there was an area she wanted to change something out. There was just one that didn't work for what she was saying, and we just shifted it out. But when it comes to edits, Dan's the master at it, and so we leave it up to him. All right. I could talk all day, but I don't have all day. And you guys need to go to bed.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Love you, ladies. Have a great one.
Bye. Thank you.
Marcy will send our notes over of specific things so none of us forget. And I'll take a picture of mine if you really want to see it.
And tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, we're on, right? Okay, see you then. Tomorrow night
That's
for a business in a box call, right? Yeah.
Not tomorrow.
Are we doing, not tomorrow? Tomorrow's not
Yeah.
Thursday. Isn't tomorrow Thursday?
Today's my Thursday. Tomorrow is your Friday. Or your Thursday? Yes. It's
Okay.
Business in a
So we're
Box
good.
is tomorrow.
Good. Okay. Good night.